So I'm going to build a new pontoon boat this spring, and I've got all these these are wedding benches. When the oldest girl got married, they are taking up my pontoon boat trailer. So I'm thinking today, take them down, take them apart, and build something out of them. And here it is just a few minutes later. All the wedding benches have been taken apart. They're stacked on this trailer, and I think we'll take the John Deere and pull around to the job site. I got the trailer with the lumber out under the carport. I like working in the shade. This is the same place I built the mini tiny house. I'll leave you a card right here. Anyway, I got the air compressor running. I'm going to level up the trailer. I'm going to build it right on the trailer and then carry it to the well. Put it over the pump. So I've jacked up the back of the mower. It is sitting level. It's showing level. It's time to start building. So I just laid out and nailed together one of the long walls. And when I say long, it's 48 versus 37. The height right now is 45. By the time we put another 2x6 here and another 2x6 up there, we'll have our 48. I'm trying to build this 48 by 48. A 4 by 4 by 4 box. Up next, I'll take the two long walls, nail one here, nail one over there. It's coming together. Little pump house update. I've got all the walls standing. Both top plates are on. Both bottom plates are on. So I just made up this ridge beam, sitting on the ridge beam jacks. That's a 2x6 ripped in half. There's one on both sides. The truss is going to nail to that, nail to this. It is 24 inches tall. This is 4 feet wide, so that's going to be a 45-degree angle. So just made my first truss. I need 5 or 7 more, depending on how many we use. Cut a little notch here, got my angle at the top. I love it. And now with the trusses all cut out, it's really coming together. Now if you're wondering why I built a pump house, what's wrong with the old pump house? It was built out of scraps about 20 years ago. Rotten plywood on the side. Missing siding. Leaning. And very wobbly. The kids have climbed so much on it, the shingles are missing on the very top. And I've got the pool line already hooked to it. I think let's snatch it over. The electrical for the garage is already unhooked. It should flip right over. Looks like the Wicked Witch of the East when the house landed on her. That's something we can work with. So I got the pump house area cleaned up a bit. I delivered the pump house. I got the pump house, all I gotta do is stand it up, and I'm brainstorming, what if we use the John Deere with the winch? Push it. Ooh, it's not gonna fit. Hold on. It's not gonna clear. Come on a little bit more. Bump it. Hold it, hold it. Stop right there. Actually push the other button one time. Right there, stop. Stop right there. So now we've got a board and a brick, and a board and a brick. Hopefully it clears the valve stem. Easy, come on. Other way. Now it's gonna hit the tank. Come on a little bit more, let's see what happens. A little more. Hold it. I'm going to put something else underneath this end. So I eased it down into place before I could grab the camera. And this front board, that was just to keep it square while we were moving it. Now I've got to take it out to make room for the pump. And now with that front board gone, actually underneath to slide on, I've got this big board keeping the pump house off that pipe. And the winch, we're going to see if we can pull it over a little bit. So if I walk over to the house with the compass app, the house is right, almost exactly pointing north. It says 1 degree away from north. If we walk over to the pump house, the pump house is at 2 degrees. I think I can live with that. Just came back with the footer blocks. I've got the back two in, well, the front two in, working on the back two. Lower it down, let's see how level it is. Oops, wrong way. So the back still looks good. This side may have to come up just a little bit. Maybe it's just this corner. Okay, if we check it now, the bubble is level. If we turn it this way, the bubble is level. If we come down to this end, it should be the same. Close enough. Looks good. So the roofing system is coming along right nice. I got eaves on this end, working on eaves on the other end. I had to use these boards. These are some leftover boards in the garage. I didn't buy those. They were just leftovers, and I ran out of 2x6s. This is a 2x6 that was out in the garage, old, from who knows where. So I'm going to put these two eaves on here. I'll let you watch. I found another board in the garage. It's been tagged somewhere in the past. I'm gonna put it on the other side facing down so you can look up and see that. See who built it. Working on the pump house, getting close to the end. I went last night, I bought 4 2x4s, there's 2 of them. I bought 3 pieces of eaves drip, still in the trailer. I got a pound of nails for the siding. The other 2 things I bought the 2 sheets of hardy board and the 2 2x6s that went for the foundation at the bottom of the walls. Oh, and I did, Thursday I ordered, this is Saturday, Thursday I ordered the metal roofing and the ridge cap. Won't be ready till Monday. It's getting close. Now you're on my ladder. I need the ladder to get that top nailer put on, so I'm gonna pause you. Okay, the roof framing is done. I probably put too many nails in, but nail gun's fun, a little bit addicting. I don't do it very often. I got a bunch of nails, so I might as well use them up before they expire. Up next, I got the eaves drip on the trailer ready to go. So the eaves drip is all installed, and now I'm stalled. I got no metal roofing, I got nothing left to do to it. Right here this evening working on the pump house, there's the ridge cap. If we go around to the other side, this whole side is done. Both sheets are up. I went after work today and got the metal roofing. One more side to go. Ridge cap will probably tomorrow evening. It's getting kind of late. But it is looking good. And I like to pre-drill the holes. Keeps them all in a line. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Need to go fishing tomorrow. Here are the other 2 sheets, and they have been pre-drilled. I'm just going to put them on now. It's now time for ridge cap. So now the ridge cap is on. It's all screwed down. I came down the corners, bent the corners over for safety. The roof, you can check it off the list. I am right here with the pump house, and I've got my casserole dish. I've got my roller. I've got my Oops paint, half price. We're going to put some paint on the pump house. This is the same paint that just went on the bathroom cabinet. That video from last week. It is time to get started. Wait, take that back out. Now I'm going to do the shaded side first, and by the time I get to the other side, the tree will make some shade. It's going to work out just great. And so here we have it, a painted pump house. Let's do a walk around. Up next, I gotta break out the trim, break out the white paint, and we can call it done. I picked up 4 privacy fence boards. These are treated. These are gonna be the trim for my pump house. I'm gonna rip them right down the middle. That'll be one for each side. Instead of explaining, let me just show you. Now all the corner trim is installed. Looks good. It's done. I gotta break out the white paint and some caulk. And the pump house is done. And the back I leave it open. It rarely gets cold enough in Florida to worry about it. I mean, once in a great while I'll put a light on the pump, but other than that, I'm not worried about it. And now on to the white paint. It's time to paint the trim. The corners are now painted. Now time for the eaves. Almost there. And here it is with the trim all painted. Ignore the bird poop. Looking good. And here it is with all the trim painted. I'm still going to come back with a little bit of caulk and put here. The paint is dry. The sun is starting to set. The good news, I found some caulk that says trim on it. Old used caulk from a different project. Just as the caulk is now done, so is this video. And the boy said, are you trying to make it look like the tiny house? Maybe so. The tiny house is gray and white also. Here, let me show you the tiny house. This is that gray and white tiny house I built a couple years ago. I'll leave you some suggested videos. It was a long series, 36 episodes. Here, if you want to watch a couple of them, these are the 4 I suggest.